If you're new here, my name is Megan and this channel is all about my adventures, travelling solo around Australia, living out of my 2004 Nissan X-Trail, and my mission to visit every lighthouse on the Australian mainland. So if you've been watching, you'd have seen in my last video, I missed the tide and I failed to get out to Point Stephens Lighthouse on Fingal Island. So, well, in today's video, I'm going to try again. To get to the Point Stephens Lighthouse on Fingal Island, you've got to cross a tiny spit of sand at low tide. So low tide today is about 1 p.m. and I'm having to make a dash for it, taking a quick break from work because today's a work day. So luckily I work remotely online and I can fit my travels in around my work, so I'm so lucky. Although making a dash for this lighthouse is a longer break than I would normally take on a work day. Sorry boss. I've taken time to catch up earlier in the day, so I've got some time. All right, so ideally it's best to be at the crossing point, I've heard, an hour before low tide, but work has made me a bit late though. Let's take a look. Back to the Fingal Bay beach, and look, there's a surf competition going on today. But I got a car park so easily, I was so pleased. So I'm running late again, low tide's about right now, so I've got to dash around the corner there and cross over to that island to the lighthouse. Rushing now, I'll catch you once I get there. I've made it through the rocks, and so that's the way I've just come through the rocks. I'm puffing a bit from rushing, and now I'm going to walk across this spit of land to the island there. And then there's about a 20-minute walk to the lighthouse. I better get a move on. It's low tide right now, so it's going to start turning. Okay, I've reached the spit of land that I've got to cross. It's 15 minutes after low tide, so I'm kind of jogging, and I'm going to keep jogging across this to the lighthouse, so I can make sure I get back before this spit of land disappears. You can see there's water right across it there in the middle. Alright, there's someone already coming back. I have left this late. Water there, I'm on the spit now. Okay, I'm gonna move. Cross. So I'm going to try and get back here within 45 minutes. I'm about to head up this slope to find the lighthouse. Whew. I am puffing a bit. I kind of jogged the whole way from the rocks. Oh. Marine National Park, Fingal Island, Point Stephens Lighthouse, 1.2 kilometres. Let's go. Welcome to Fingal Island. Ooh. I'm still gasping here in the background. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. But isn't this beautiful? Gorgeous tunnel of vegetation. Birds. I want to slow down, but I don't dare. And a corner in the path, and there it is. Isn't it just beautifully framed there? Right in the middle of the path. I am close. Ooh, and that took just over 10 minutes to get to this point. Let me keep going. rounding the last bend now. I was just reading that this lighthouse was considered a naval shore station, so it was run as if it was a ship. So the lighthouse keeper was addressed as captain, and his two assistants were considered shipmen, and so he addressed them by their surnames, and they weren't allowed to fraternise. The captain did the day shift, and the two other shipmen took turns at the different night shifts. And as well as manning the station, they also manned the paths and roads and on the island here, and gathered firewood for the families who lived here in this. This would have been the cottage, which is now a ruin, but quite a fair-sized building. Okay, let's keep going. And the outhouse. Shame they didn't have the door the other way, and then it would have been a room with a view. Alright, let's get around the other side. Here we are, the Point Stephens Lighthouse. And I was reading that one of the special features of this lighthouse is that it has a flared base. It's pretty cool. Alright, selfie time. Okay, Point Stephens Lighthouse, I made it. Now I've got to race back so I don't get stuck out here on Fingal Island with the turn of the tide. I'll just capture one last video of the amazing view from this spot. I'll turn the camera around and show you. So look at the amazing view from this spot out here on the far side of Fingal Island from the Point Stephens Lighthouse. Isn't that fabulous? And there's the old lightkeeper's cottage, one big building that would have, I think, housed 3 families, I read on the information board. Alright, now I've got to rush back so I don't get stuck out here on the island, and when the tide comes in I need to be able to cross that little spit of sand. Okay. What a rush this one is. So unorganised I am. Let's go, but I made it. Let's hope I make it back. Let's go. Okay, I've made it back, and ooh, the spit is still clear. Phew! I've got time to get across, and I'm back 10 minutes before my deadline that I set myself, so I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, I can see though the waves are starting to wash across the spit, so I better move. What a goofy hat. I'm so sorry. But I made it. Yay! So that is the Point Stephens Lighthouse on Fingal Island. So it's a bit of a bonus. I said I wanted to see all the lighthouses on the Australian mainland, and that one only just barely made it onto the list. It's part of the mainland at low tide, and I did it. Okay. I'm very happy. So now I've got to go back and log back in and do some more work, because this is a work day for me, and I had to just take a short break there, dash back and do some more work, and then drive on up to Seal Rock. There's another lighthouse there. can't wait. And Seal Rock is supposed to be amazingly beautiful too. Right, let's get back. Check out the Rockstar car park I got out of a Chockers car park, and the road all the way here filled with cars. I drove in and got a car park right at the trailhead. How good is that? So how is that? I made it, and what a wonderful lunch break for a work day, hey? So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please click like and subscribe, and if you want to know when my next videos are available, click that little notification bell too. So I hope you'll join me as my adventures continue and I travel northward, and my next stop is Seal Rock. So stay well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.